would have
And
gotten.
for the record, I was never buying it when you said, "Oh, I'm a million years away from winning this game."
Yeah.
I was pretty
You
certain I
sneaky
was.
bastard.
But
I mean,
then
why would you be? You
honestly,
were in a really
all the
good position.
exact right
Nobody had any
things
pressure on
happened.
you.
Yeah, when you're playing
You were like
rules,
kind
you
of
just
in
be
the last
super
spot
aggro
to sit
when
there
you're
and
playing
react to everybody else. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I mean, you
I
had a
started
slow
the game.
board development, but
Yeah, very, very slow. I was basically just like drawing lands, and I was like, this is why I don't play a lot of lands in my decks usually.
And what's up, Alex? Thank you for
And
the
I
raid.
just assumed.
Oh, that'll
There's no
happen.
way I was
No
gonna
matter
get
how many
there.
lands you got in there.
Yeah, with
Well,
that,
you may change your
Brackus,
opinion
you
when
have to just be like stomp, 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 stomp. You can't really hold anything back when it comes to that one.
We'll see.
I mean, Jay could have murdered Chris or me earlier in the game too.
Yeah,
That would have
Or
changed things.
me. I mean,
He was
If I
flopping.
would have
if he'd have
focused
decided
down
to
with
swing
someone,
at me again, I would have been
And that's what
gone.
it is. Like you were just spanning it out to peoples and whatnot.
yeah, if I would have decided, I think to just like focus down on someone, yeah,
Yeah, any
that
of us
would have
would have been
been-
gone.
yeah, but it's just like that just seemed kind of boring. To be perfectly honest,
Yeah,
it's like,
Yeah,
like,
but
oh,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you fall into this trap though, where if you hit all three of us are one hit from dead from you, and like
Then
we're all like,
trying to
oh,
hit you.
I gotta get you back because you could just kill me at the drop of a hat. So
Yeah.
spreading it out doesn't always work the way you think it's going
It's
to.
finding that right balance.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that was my experience with Voltron. Is like, yeah, it's tricky,
Yeah.
dude. That's the hardest part is picking your target in the mid game.
Yeah, and the bummer was for that game. I was like, I drew a ton of lands. I started the game with 2 lands in hand, and I drew 6 lands. So
Well, I mean, you just didn't have your commander removed.
Yeah.
It's, having a couple extra lands ain't bad in my opinion. But
yeah, but then you
you
just end up
did, yeah.
pitching your lands to connive, and you're just not putting counters. Which you still
Yeah.
getting, you're still drawing, which is good. But I'm not getting any new cards or any good counters on my.
Yeah, he's not getting
commander.
bigger. I mean, it was big enough at 5 power.
Yeah, with flying,
I mean-
and a big old butt.
That's our order.
I know. I mean, it was definitely a good showing from Brackus, dude. That Tiamat's slapping.
The Tiamat thing did a lot of work.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Let's try oil sub.
I'm excited. I'm happy that I built that. It worked out a lot better than I was expecting it to be honest.
Well,
And I was gonna
part of it's
see-
just like your spot at the board. When you got that point to build out your board, get out. You had those big, like high impact cards when you had creatures on the board to play them and stuff. Like, yeah, no, just like getting yourself into that position where you can succeed is often like the trickiest part.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was great, dude.
I think the initiative happens to be really awesome with Brackus because you have a lot of creatures that don't have a lot of toughness and you're doubling up the power, but they could just as easily croak and you don't really have like a lot of reanimation available necessarily.
Yeah. I mean,
The counters
I
buffing
never
things
really
up
have
is
that
really
much
helpful.
luck with the initiative. I usually
well,
get it
so-
beaten down, taken away from me. But it definitely did work in your favor that game. I agree.
For sure.
It's just like a fickle thing. But
Yeah,
also, I mean,
definitely
part of it was that you weren't running away with the game at first with the initiative. Like you were playing from behind and catching up with it, and then all of a sudden,
I was definitely the underdog, the dark horse there.
well, yeah, I mean, you were the last guy to play all your spells.
That's the So like
Right.
with
Like,
big rule stoppy, like at first you're like, I'm not doing anything, but the minute you hit that point where you have the mana for it, you become an instant flip of a target because now you're like your little dudes like the 1/1s. Now you have legit massive beaters. Like once you get to a turn 7, that's when you're really like, oh, look out for all this.
I mean, like you got me good with that go, dude. I was just like out of the game at that point. I was like,
Yeah, that was a huge.
I
swing
can't.
set.
I can't stop Thrakis from killing me if he wants to. He's just got to figure out who's a bigger threat between me and Chris. I mean, I peaked a little bit earlier, and that's I think was my downfall. Was part of my downfall.
I think
Somebody had to kill the Voltron player, though.
Yeah. I think I got very lucky in kind of laying back on the beat is what they would call it in music. But yeah, like you said, like playing catch up is another way you could put it. And just a few certain key moments happened to go my way. and I was able to pull a few things off. And yeah, I think goading your commander was definitely a pivotal move.
Dude, that
in the game.
friggin' finding out that the hexproof, dude. The hexproof was just wings shattered for me.
Massive.
Dude, those orbs of dragonkind are fantastic.
Yeah, that was
I'm going with my opening hand.
unfortunate for me. Are we ready?
I am also
Yeah,
good
I'm
with
good
my
too with
opening
it.
hand.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Wait for turn. All right, pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I am going to play a forest. I will tap the forest, play Utopia Sprawl on that forest. And for the additional chosen color, I'm going to choose green.
Damn, did
So
not
that taps
expect
for
that.
2 green. I'll pass my turn.
I'll do a forest and pass.
Swamp, and I will.
Lucked out. I kept an iffy hand. By that I mean I didn't have turn 2 play until make everybody discard a card and then pass my turn.
That's rude.
I'll discard Blinding Fog.
Reclaim.
I'll discard Swarm of Rats.
That's all I got.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna Swamp Cycle this Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Right.
I will tap this forest for 2 green. I'm going to float that 2 green. I'm going to play a Haunted Fengraph. And then I'll tap the Haunted Fengraph. And for a green and a colorless, I'm going to cast Explore. I may play an additional land this turn, and I'm going to draw a card. With my green mana floating, I'm going to cast a Many Partings,
This
Go
is
get
why
a basic
Displaced
land
Island
card.
doesn't need many land.
which is going to give me a forest, and then I'll play that. I mean, I don't really know what other people's displaced dino decks are like, but this is my build, and I just cut Evolving Wilds for a new card today, so I don't know.
What was the second card you played?
Many partings.
Many
for land, make
partings.
food.
Yeah, so I'm going to get a food token as well.
Which one accelerated you?
The Utopia Sprawl
Explore.
and Explore.
Oh, Explore, yes.
Played Utopia Sprawl on my first turn, and then I played Explore just now.
No, yeah, this is the Explore. Yeah, which one was dumped the extra?
And Burger. Last turn.
Oh, do Force and I'll Farseek, and then I'll pass. Looking for the duel. You're good, Jay.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna play a Swamp. I'm gonna tap those 2 swamps for an Arcane Signet, and I will pass.
Big boy out.
Okay,
That's cool. Move to combat. We'll put one on. We'll put one on hip.
we all take 3, and then Hip takes.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, from his commander, which is like one of my favorite commanders.
Any combat on your turn.
Pretty
if you control
spicy
your
one.
commander. Wow. You just have it.
Yeah.
Is that also printed at common so I can put it in Gut Agent?
Nah.
Balls.
That would be way too powerful if they had the
Yeah.
lieutenant ability.
Really would be. That's all I got.
That's an awesome commander, though. You just have it, and then, yeah, wow.
Yeah, they did a whole cycle of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
the
every
lieutenants-
Are any of the other ones good?
Yeah,
the red ones are hasty 1/1s, the white's so-so, the black's really
Okay.
good. Don't
the
remember
Bastion Protector, the white one gives itself +2/+2 and indestructible.
That's the rare one. I'm saying the uncommon one. Is it? Yeah, I think they have uncommon one.
I don't.
Yes, they have a cycle of uncommons.
Yeah,
They're all called
Because-
loyal something.
Yeah, because that bodyguard is also legal as a commander. But yeah, the blue one draws you a card. The red one gives you the Thopter.
White does you prevent all combat damage to be dealt to creatures you control.
The red one only costs 2 mana though.
Yeah, the red one. The reason why the red one does so well is because it costs 2 mana. The green
Yeah,
one can
it's
do
bi-
very good if you ramp up enough and get trample in there because you get counters on literally everything.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's actually
Sky
banned in
Fire.
1v1.
I'm
The
pretty
red
sure.
one is, yes. Loyal Apprentice.
Oh, you know what? I didn't take all my damage because I lost 3, and then you also, yeah. So I'm at 26, not 27. Just noticed that. I'm getting 2 forest cards, and I'm going to put them onto the battlefield. Actually, well, I'm already looking at my deck, so I'm going to have to shuffle, and then it's illegal. So never mind. I misplayed. This is not what I should be doing right now. Forest. Argument for doing what I did, but it's not what I should have done. I'm going to tap both those forests that I just got, and then I'm going to cast a Coppermere, and then I'll pass my turn.
Untap, draw. I will tap 2, and I'll cast my commander Witherbloom Apprentice, and I will tap 2 to feed the swarm on the Coppermere. To strike target creature or enchantment, I lose life. First trigger Witherbloom Apprentice, everyone will lose 1 life, and I gain 1 life. And then I'm gonna lose the mana value, which is 2, so I go down to 26, and I'm gonna pass after that.
All right. I'm gonna excuse me, play a Geothermal Bog, and I'm gonna
Hey, Trivial
tap
Encounters is here.
for 3. I'm gonna play my commander, Totentaz, and I will pass turn.
I'm slowly switching over my Garn to Tottentas just because I feel like the automatic 2-for-1 is really good compared to like.
Yeah, I was using this deck previously was Mahadi, and I really liked it. But it just didn't have any good big payoffs. It was just a lot of like little drain, and it could easily just be stopped. So
That
in
is the
this
problem I
deck,
ran into every time I tried to build Mahadi for anything.
yeah. It was a fun deck though. You're just relying almost strictly just on pingers.
And he's such a cool looking character.
Yes, I like the idea, and then obviously Treasure's just overpowered. But Totem Taz lets you go wide, so I like it a lot better. It's just hard to build like pure aristocrats in this format unless you're going black-white.
Right, I will move to combat. Play to land.
Yep, you'll lose 3.
He loses 3. I will send my menace 3-1 at Chris.
Yep.
I will send 1 at Hip again. All right, second main. We're gonna drain the board a little with my. Everybody takes 2. I gain 2, and I will pass the turn.
Yep. Upkeep and draw.
Maybe.
I am gonna tap 2. I'll play a Thought Vessel. Tap 2. I'll play an Arcane Signet.
Oh, that's the Doctor Who art.
Yep.
Okay.
You bought the precon, right, Hip? Is that why?
I bought the precon to get displaced dinosaurs, so I did it in the stupidest way that I possibly could have gotten the card. But I was impatient and I was trying to figure out how I want to buy it, and I spent like 2 weeks doing that, and then I just ended up buying the precon. And if I had just bought it when I first thought about it, I would have saved so much money. Yeah, but oh well. I mean, I ended up having a bunch of cards in there that I wanted to toss in here anyway, so goes with the displaced dinosaurs art as well.
For sure.
I'm gonna tap Arcane Signet and Thought Vessel. I'm gonna play Ichor Wellspring. When it enters the battlefield, it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card, so I'll draw a card. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm gonna search for tomorrow. Each opponent's gonna lose a life, and I'm gonna gain a life. 19. I'm gonna go look for a forest, and then I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
On tap, I'm gonna play a command tower. Excuse me. I'm gonna tap for 2 for a putrid goblin. Then I'm gonna tap for 3 for an etched familiar. Then I will pass the turn.
Turn 5. Here we are playing a land. All right. I know how much you guys like discarding cards, so
Yay!
you take 1 damage while you discard a card, and you also mill 1.
I'll discard Prophetic Prism.
I'm gonna discard a Terramorphic Expanse.
Milling a quarter shield after I discard Prophetic Prism.
Sweet, and I gain 1 life from that. And then we will move to combat, trigger the subordinate.
For transparency's sake, I am milling up a Jugglebug.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna lose 3.
Lose 3 trigger, and then we'll be swinging. You got a bunch of blockers now, don't you?
Yeah, blockers. Bring it, dude. Let's go.
It.
I think we're gonna let you. What is Totem Taz? A 2/3? Yeah. Okay.
Totem Taz is a 2/3.
I think we're gonna just. I don't know how we're dealing with you yet, but I'm gonna continue to bully these other 2 while I can. So I will send.
I like that. How am I gonna deal with you? Says the guy who's the problem.
I am trying. I mean, you just basically are the villain when you play a card like Loyal Subordinate. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't been removed yet, but Chris is probably sitting on some removal, and he's like, "Yeah, you knock everybody down low. I gain a little health. I kill the subordinate."
That's how it usually goes.
So,
Find just
yeah,
the right
I think that's what's happening here is I'm doing a little lifting.
Yeah, I think that's the nice thing about Subordinate is it dies to a stiff breeze, but it softens up everybody. So it keeps you're not targeting anyone. So it makes it semi-fair. You're not like, oh, I'm not attacking you. I'm doing this equally.
Until I turn it sideways, which I'm about to do here. So I will send you know what? I'm okay getting slapped. I'll send 3 at Chris. I'll send 3 at Hip.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay, take 3.
That is not my turn. I will play Night's Whisper. What are our hands looking like for no particular reason? What do you got, Jay? I don't even care. Hopeless Nightmare.
It's like, I don't care.
So it's discarding, right? Losing 2?
Discard and lose 2.
I love the Nightmare so much.
Discarding Rakdos Gilgame.
I'm discarding Fangren Marauder.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yup, that's a hit.
That's what we like to hear. All right, that's it. That's it. That's the only. I got a little spice off the top.
All right, I guess as you move to your end step, I'll crack this food token, which is now substantially less useful.
Yeah.
I'll go back up to 14, then I'll untap. At least there's no blue at the table, I guess. Doesn't really matter, because there's plenty of kill
Optimism.
spells all around me. Yeah, right. Okay, fine. I'll go to my draw step. I'm gonna play this forest, and I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you take 2 from the nightmare hip?
Nope, forgot about that part.
No, I did.
The card's ridiculously good in multiplayer.
Two.
I'm used to seeing it in standard.
It's in my Abdel Flicker deck.
Looks like we lost track of you,
Yeah.
Jay. Uh-oh, but I'm not hearing him. He might have lost connection.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you
Oh,
now.
we can hear you.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, I did lose 2 to the nightmare. Is my camera still coming through all right? You guys can see me?
No, you gotta refresh. It's not loading.
Yeah, we cannot see you anymore.
Yeah. My camera's on, but it's nope.
I'm gonna
Nope.
sacrifice Haunted Fengraf and return a creature card at random from my graveyard to my hand. Fangren Marauder and Copper Mirror are the only creatures in my graveyard. How do we want to choose how to
Just
do this?
roll a
in
die if
random
you have
way?
a die.
Yeah, pick high or low for one of them.
Okay,
And then,
high or low for one of them.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This isn't a randomized d20.
yeah, I'm assuming you want the Fangren Marauder.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, I want the
Copper
Fangren Marauder, not the Copper Mirror.
High for.
So we'll
call.
say high for it, I guess. 16.
Got it.
Nice.
All right, Fangren Marauder's in my hand. Haunted Fengraf died, sacrificed itself for the greater good, maybe.
Just real quick, you guys can hear and see me, you know?
Yep, 100%.
Yes. Again.
Fast turn and
That's it.
die? Are we going to do a game 3? Is there time?
If we end it within the next 20 minutes, I'd be fine with it.
Okay.
This is actually gonna have to be the last one for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. You're good.
No worries.
All right.
High mountain headed.
Anything else, Hip?
Nope.
All right.
I said pass turn and die.
I thought you said cry.
Nope.
I don't know. I heard the I,
Said
and I'm
Nope. You're hearing what you want to hear, Chris.
Yep,
You're being
fair.
idealistic about the situation.
I'm gonna tap first. I'm gonna tap for 4 for Evan Carr's Justice.
Oh.
In holding priority, I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna Ranger Guile my Witherbloom Apprentice, giving it +1/+1 and hexproof until end of turn. So it's 2 damage to each creature and each player.
Wait. So first we've got the 2 Witherbloom triggers, right?
So the first Witherbloom's gonna trigger off the Ranger Guile. So everyone's gonna lose.
And the
one on game
Evancars.
one. Yeah.
Isn't it Evancars too?
It is. So technically, the order is this one first, then that,
You're right.
then that one.
Right. Okay.
In case there's any specific responses.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's gonna be 2 of the Witherbloom triggers. So it's gonna be 2 life for everyone. I gain 2, and then it's 2 damage to each creature and each player. So every player is taking a total of 4 life, and each creature
Losing.
takes 2.
Taking 4, and I lost
And then I
2 of
lost
my
2.
guys.
All right. 2 of my guys die.
Yep.
When Etch Familiar dies, everyone's gonna lose 2 and I'll gain 2, so I'll go back up to 12.
9.
Clawing his way back.
Yep.
I have a persist trigger on Goblin, so it comes back as a 1/1. And I'm also gonna get 2 rats from Totem Taz.
Well, the forest is really bending to the swamp this time. Pretty aggressively. Fangren Marauder was the new card, by the way. And I was like,
I mean-
I'm totally going to gain so much life with this, but no.
Even having
That's okay.
one food with the Fangren.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I mean-
That's all it takes is for a massive adjustment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass after that.
Which I was about to have, but it's not going to happen. I don't even think I'm going to make it to my turn.
Yeah.
All right. I will untap.
I mean, that sheltering wordplay you had last game was dirty. Dude. I tried that on Chris, and he still got my ass by the end of the game. You got away with it. That was some clutch healing. That last game.
Oh, yeah. New Thrak is kind of good.
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta figure out some maths.
Have your math.
Well, here, yeah, I can help simplify it. Chris and I do a lot of AOE damage.
Correct.
Yes.
And I'm at the highest health.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm swinging at you, Obstinate, but I'm just trying to figure out how.
I'm open for business, so yeah, whatever you want to send my way.
All right, so we're gonna move to combat. I'm gonna full swing at Obstinate. So before damage, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap for 3. Or no, sorry, I'm gonna tap for 2. Tap for 2. I'm gonna play a overloaded weapon surge, so everything gets +1
6,
0 and 4
9,
strike.
15, 16.
And then
3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
And then I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to play a non-crescendo, give all my stuff +2/+0.
Uh-oh. I'm dead?
Yep. I will then pass the turn. I'm going to mute myself for a moment. I just got to make a quick phone call, but I'm here. I'm listening.
Alright, no worries.
Gonna untap
Crescendo comes
somehow.
clutch.
Very shockingly alive, which makes 0 sense to me.
That's why I want to switch over my gut to. I mean, not my gut, my Garnet to Tuttentas, because like Tuttentas is just aggro, whereas like I want things to die if I'm playing out Garna, you know, and it generally doesn't really do much overall. I've noticed over the years when playing with it.
I like Gut Agent a lot, but I feel like I could still improve it more. Yeah, I feel like I could improve the deck more.
Wait, how much?
I'm not sure how.
Wait, how much did you do? How much did you do, Jay? You did
4, 8, 12.
No, it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, damn, I'm at.
No, you're. Oh shit. You're
1 health.
Yeah, because Tot is 5, and everything got +3/+0. So 3, 6, 9.
Maybe
13,
I
14, 15,
ordered there
16, 17.
because I was at 23.
Are you actually at 1?
I think I am.
Yeah.
I think I fed him goops. Give him some more. I don't think. All right, so I don't think I'm doing much on this turn though. We're gonna play a land and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, do we just
Drop the commander, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dead to just about everything. So
I'm alright.
yeah, why not? 2, 3, 4, 5. Play him back out and move to combat.
Yep. Well, I'll take 3.
Yeah, I will swing a retributive 2 at Jay. Pass the turn.
So Jay will take.
And this is the most massive flop this deck has ever had, especially after aggressively ramping so
I know
hard.
you ramped so strong.
I know. I was 100%. Like,
I mean, I made you discard
stuff.
3 cards. So
Yeah,
I-
there was a lot of,
I mean,
there was a lot of
that's
disruption.
huge. Yeah, it's like hugely disruptive, but I would have had displaced dinosaurs and a bunch
Oh yeah, you be
of dinosaurs on turn
rage around.
5. I need to. Is regrowth common? I think I need to put that in here.
There's Reclaim,
It's
which
common.
is what I use. Put target card on top of your library. Or
Yeah.
a single green pip at instant.
I will play Angren Marauder so that I can say I did, I guess, and pass turn, and now I'll die. I have 1 card in hand.
Now you just need to naturalize your own
Yeah.
Wellspring. It is
Yeah.
6 feet.
I have to check, but I gotta see if there's any like green bargain cards at common from WoW. I think I did check and there weren't.
No, not to my knowledge either.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about that.
There you go.
I attacked you for 2 as well, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. So you actually lived?
Yeah, he was at 1.
Yeah, well, I was at 23 health.
Oh, okay. So I thought I was doing like 24. I miscounted, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power on the board. You got +4, +0 on each of them.
Yeah, and then you also took the 3 from the loyal stuff that you didn't take.
So, I took the. Oh yeah, I gotta take an extra because of the loyal.
Yeah.
But because I took the 3 already, but you hit me for 2. That was what I did take.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have been 4, 8.
Yeah, you're at 7.
12, 14. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I missed it at first. I thought I was dead too.
Move to combat. I'm gonna swing over at Jay.
How big is he?
It's a 2/2.
Yeah, I'll take 2. Go to 5.
In response to after, it's gonna be tap 2 for a Vines of Vastwood, giving it +4/+4. Each opponent will lose 1 life, and I'll gain a life.
Dead.
So it's exactly.
I'm
the same.
out. Well, we always knew who was killing me.
I'm just gonna play. I have a land per turn. I have no cards in hand, so pass. And I'll take 5 from Hip if he swings. But then what a blobber.
How is this? How
Blazed
is this? How
haste
their game is
sword.
going?
He needs a crashing drawbridge right
Yeah.
now.
Literally, like he's so close to something.
I need a crashing drawbridge right now that wouldn't have haste to be able to tap to give stuff haste.
Yeah, duh.
I think that would be perfect.
You
That would
need
really
life gain.
line up with how it's.
Well, yeah, if he had a way to like sack one of his artifacts.
He literally just needs one thing to sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah. Food token. Troy.
Well, food token would be perfect.
Wow, excuse me. Here's what I can do. I'll cast Displaced Dinosaurs.
Yep.
Play Everflowing Chalice. It's a dinosaur. And then I'll go to combat and swing 5
Yeah, I'll take
at
5.
Chris.
Go 2.
And then assuming
I'm just gonna
you
flip
can
it. I'm
do
not even going
anything,
to.
I'll die.
Ready?
Dude, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Yeah.
Living
GG's,
on a prayer.
GG's.
Okay, I guess I won, but I didn't earn the win.
It was a group effort.
We
It was
did
like
it
the whole
together.
table handed me the win somehow.
So beautiful.
Hey, a win's a win, bud.
All right. So on that note,
Calculated.
we all did very, very well. And
Yes.
we ended around midnight, so it worked out midnight on the East Coast.
Yes, it's still 9 o'clock over here.
Still super early.
Celebrate my Robo deck in Commander,
Yep.
Upper Commander. Here's a couple Gundams and a golden egg.
Sick.
All right, though. So everyone who's still in the chat, thank you very much for joining in tonight's stream. Thank you for the raids, the follows, the whole 9 yards, and I hope everyone has a great evening. Who can we raid over to real quick? Is there anyone available? Please?
Also, here's a golden egg.
I love how you have a golden egg.
I think the weirdest thing that I have within reach is this.
That's okay. Yeah, I think you win.
A little weird.
Is it a real cat skull?
It is an actual legitimate cat skull.
Or are you just
this-
going to get bone dust all over your playmat, man? Don't be breathing
I
that
don't know
in.
why I have this still.
That'll
It's something
destroy
from
you.
high school that like we had to dissect a cat, and I kept the skull, and I
God.
don't know why I still have it.
Hey, it's
They made you dissect a cat in high school?
Yes, they couldn't get frogs, so we did cats.
that's so he's
did-
so that
we
was
did
so
pig fetuses.
yeah. My school did pigs.
The pig fetuses specifically.
Oh yeah, never had to do that.
On the note of dissecting animals, let's raid over to Kuro. Let's get out of the way. Make sure we let everyone
Ending
know.
on a high note.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
high note when it comes to this. I hope everyone has a great evening. Y'all be good now. Ciao.
Hey, Happy New Year, chat.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New Year.